Hey, hello. Let me give you a quick introduction to my workshop, Orchestrating AI Coding Assistants with Actor-Based Specification, which will be happening in Cádiz quite soon, so you have to register for it. And here's the story. My cousin, who is from Cádiz, he asked me to implement a very easy application now that we can use AI for ordering for his chiringuito. So then I said, yeah, why not? Let's do that. And then I started vibe coding, and I got into something like this, which is actually quite cool. So I just needed to say, I want a website where people can order food and drinks from a chiringuito, and later go and pick them up. So the cloud code went to it, and then I started generating a lot of code, HTML, JavaScript, some scary database in a file thingy, some hard-coded stuff, of course. Started to believe that we are in 2024. It went quite wild from a very vague prompt. Am I happy with the result? Is my cousin happy with the result? Maybe he is. It's actually quite fancy. People can add a lot of stuff. Is what we wanted? No, it isn't actually. And what's the problem here? Well, the problem is it got into a random architecture. I actually couldn't understand what it built. After doing some reverse engineering, you get to understand like, okay, this is what it did. It followed quite inconsistent patterns across such a small code base. And it also selected a tech stack that is unknown for me. So that's not my preference. So we can do better. What I did here, as a joke, of course, is to enter the danger zone. So you can go from the first stage where you adopt AI in the stage 2 is smart autocomplete, where you gain some productivity. You can jump directly into wild vibe coding, and this is very dangerous. So with some vague prompts, you can get horrible applications. Well, they work, they are fancy, they are nice to see, but not nice to debug, for example. So you can go back and say I become an AI hater, or you can follow some structured AI coding that will give you real productivity. And that needs a specs-driven approach and orchestrated agents. So what I will dive into during the workshop is into a framework that I adapted, and I created it actually to map business requirements to technical components by specifying in an actor-based model. So you define who, what are the users, what are they doing, the functions that they use, what are the steps that they are following, so the flows, and you also create conceptual entities, the data. And then by representing this in a very, not very, but just a lightweight structured way, you can get a lot of good results when you generate your code, because you are in the driver's seat, not the AI agent. So I will dive into this way of doing things, and then we will do it hands-on, and we will build an application. So I can show you a bit of the results when you start doing this. You get some flows where you have all the steps created. You get some basic UML with the entity model where you can visualize what you will actually build before jumping into cowboy coding. Sequence flows. You can get all of this with some pre-trained agents by passing some prompts. And the only thing you have to do after you have a clear picture of what you want to build, with which tech stack you want to build it, is just press the button and let your AI agents implement this for you. So pass from wild vibe coding to a structured AI coding and become 4 times more productive when you use clear specs with this actor-based model. What you will learn in the workshop is, of course, the framework to define this. We will go and check also how to orchestrate AI agents, different ones specialized on different disciplines. We will actually do something. We will create a working system And you don't need to worry about not having a license for using Cloud Code, because I will hand over some free API keys that you can use during the workshop. So if you are a skeptical or an AI hater, I will convince you that you should use it or give it a try. And otherwise, if you have never used AI for coding, this can be also a good first step for you to start the right way, instead of going through the horrible journey of creating beautiful things that nobody wants to maintain. I will not give you any hype or any fluffs, just reality. So I will see you there, October 23rd, in the Lambda World conference. Of course, you can attend the conference, but you can also go to the workshop as a standalone thing. So just go there and register. I see you there. Thank you.